Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to Let's Play Ni no Kuni. In our last video, we beat the Guardian of the Worlds. And now we're in Motorville, and here's the conductor. And he's running! He's running! Get back here! You're a jerk! Well, that's kind of weird. Alright, whatever. You get back here, you... Oh, okay. Oh, this isn't the Motorville we know and love, man. There's something funny going on, boy, eh? Are we dreaming of something?
Dreaming? Most certainly not. This world is as real as any other. It's just a little different from the one you visited.
So this Motorville is different from my Motorville?
Ah, exactly right, Oliver. Now come with me, I'll show you around.
I'm gonna beat you up! Jeez, boy, give them a break, will you? Sorry, you guys. Genghis here needs to learn some manners. Grr, who are you? Daddy, there's some strange kid here. And he looks like a real mama's boy. Grr! Wow, did Genghis can just talk in this reality? Okay, that's cool. Where are you going?
What'd you think of this world then, Oliver?
Well, it sure is different. I mean, I know all these people, but there's something about them that's not quite the same.
Didn't your fairy friend tell you? There are any number of parallel worlds out there. Your world, his world, and so on, an infinite number.
Come on, old boy, that's one of the first things I said to you, Mon. Don't tell me you weren't listening.
Oh, I didn't realize you were such an expert, little fairy. I must have misheard you when you said you thought you were dreaming. But never mind, on with the show.
No, not on with the show. This is... Oh, that's Myrtle's. You know what? I don't want to go here. I know where I want to go, and I don't need you to take me there. He's not going anywhere. We all know he's not going anywhere. I want to see if my mom is in this world. That's it. Bunnyman can run around by himself. I actually shouldn't do this. It might be a sequence break for other stuff. So maybe I should go chase Bunnyman around. He'll bring me here if she's here. She might not be here till he brings me here. I don't know. She might not be here at all. I really don't know. My walkthrough wouldn't tell me this anyway. Oh, he went to his next destination.
Time for a moment's respite, I think. So tell me, Oliver, are you getting used to this world?
Yeah, it's just, do I exist here? No one seems to know who I am.
How adorable. Of course you don't exist here. In this world, you were never born.
Huh?
Oh, I'll tell you all about it very soon, but now it's time to carry on with the tour.
Oh, well, that's kind of neat, actually. Let's check out people who don't know that I was born. Myrtle's a good girl, but she could stand to be a little less of a tomboy. There's not a day goes by that she doesn't come home with a new bumper graze. My, with fine weather, I don't see how anybody could be downhearted on a day like today. Well, I was never born here. Well, that's depressing. Being born is the one thing I did perfectly. Rusty's such a stand-up guy and friendly, too. Whenever folks drop their cars off at the shop, he always has a smile for them. Okay, that's fine. What is this place? I want to go buy burgers and malts. Hit him! Hit him! Oh! My car is a straight shift, not one of those fancy new manuals. They have a whole extra pedal. I guess they're Ford made, huh? So why was I never born in this world, Mr. Conductor?
Well, when your soulmate severed the connection between you, you were cast adrift into space between worlds. That's where you were when your mother saved you. When I say your mother, I mean the great sage, of course, the one with all the spells. But there are worlds where that did not happen. Worlds where you were not saved. Worlds where you were not born, and this is one of them. Oh, where you weren't born, eh, Kroggy?
So, why did you bring me to this world, Mr. Conductor?
Ah, well, you'll see. You'll soon see, but there's a very special shop we need to visit first. I'm sure you know which one I mean.
Okay. I just finished my chores, and now I'm going to park to play ball with my friends. Do you want to come with us? I'm pitching.
Ah, Oliver, so good to see you again. Now you've had a chance to look around. I'd be very interested to know what you think of this world.
Well, it's sort of goofy, and there's a ton of strange stuff going on, but it's kind of fun, too.
Fun, that place? Man, I've been to places that were less fun, I suppose. Well, thank you for your kind words. I'm glad we have your seal of approval.
Is this your world, then?
That's right. This is my world, probably.
Probably.
You remember what I said, don't you? About how you were never born in this world? In this world, you weren't saved by your mother. You remained a floating soul. But I found the place where all floating souls end up. That's when I decided to go and see you in the other world. That's when I opened the door.
So, does this mean...
That's right. I am you in this world. I am the you that was never saved by your mother.
I see.
Do you ever doubt? This is getting proper weird, this is. Unlike me, you knew your mother, but even you couldn't save her in the end. So you had a wonderful adventure. I'm quite jealous, I must say.
Mr. Conductor?
Don't look so glum, Oliver. It really doesn't suit you. Now I know I've already taken up too much of your time. But there's one more thing I'd like to show you. After all you've been through, the least I could do is make your dream come true. I do believe your adventure is about to start anew. Please open the final door.
Get out of my way, fairy! Alright. Please, it is nearly time for one's afternoon repast. One must not be disturbed. Whatever, Tom. You're a jerk.
Hey, Ollie! Over here!
That is super creepy.
Huh?
No. I have groceries for my mom. Again, I can't do it. If she's intended to be there, I'll run into her. I should follow the conductor.
Good thing you found me. Guess what? She's finally ready.
You mean?
What else would it be, dum-dum?
Jeepers! Can he really mean?
Sorry I kept you waiting, Ollie.
Though, you mean, you built this?
Sure I did. Listen to that engine purr. Come on, Ollie. You're in the driving seat.
I'm in the driving seat? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Look, Ollie boy, someone stuck a letter to this car by here under the wiper seat.
A letter? Dearest Oliver, I trust you are well. I wanted you to know how grateful I am
To you for coming to see my world. By way of thanks, I have decided to make an old dream of yours come true. I present to you the Fieldmobile 2000. I'm sure you can't wait to get behind the wheel, so here's what you need to know. You steer with left, and that's about it. I dare say you'll find it a little different to the other modes of transport you've used, but I'm sure you'll pick it up in no time at all. Whenever you want to take it for a spin, use the Fieldmobile key, or press down. And whenever you want to hop out, just press X. Now it's time for you to hit the open road. Drive safe, your friend, the conductor.
Whoa, how did Phil's car? Our car! Right. I should have checked my house. Holy crap, this thing hauls! Look at this! It's like hard to not hit things! This thing is crazy! What happens if I do hit something? Nope, I go right through him. Now I can fight the Guardian of the Worlds over and over. He gets harder every time. Well, he gets harder the second time. I don't know if he gets harder the time after that. That's a way people, that's a way people get Kaleidostones. Because he is a pretty reliable Kaleidostone grind. I go fight the White Witch again. Alright, Filmmobile it is. We get out, we're normal, we do this, it appears. So we literally can get out of this thing, summon a dragon, to fly us somewhere else to drive it. Not even kidding. The best place to drive us is clearly in the desert. So yeah, we'd be like, oh, we don't want to beat, no, we don't want to do this. We'll just land here, turn into a car. Oh, the jumps are awesome. This looks fun. This legitimately looks fun. Now, can I drive it into a city? No. Alright. If I get out of it, and I cast Gateway, can I drive it in Motorville? Probably not. Cannot. I mean, that's sweet and all, and I'm assuming my mother would not have been at my house, but I'm disappointed I didn't check now. I know they wouldn't have changed the model and stuff. But who is he carrying groceries for? Who does he live with? Well, that being said, we have a Last Tale of Wonder to read. The young woman's journal. An old traveler stood on a street corner telling the crowd of people all about his adventures. The crowd enjoyed listening to his tales, and one of them asked him, "What is the most incredible thing you've ever seen?" The old traveler thought a while and answered, "Let me tell you about a notebook I found. I was traveling through some truly inhospitable terrain, a jungle so thick that no light passed through its canopy. Located in the foothills of a steep mountain range, I was certain that I was the first human to set foot in the place, until I came upon a notebook. Imagine my surprise when I looked inside and saw it was a young girl's journal. I became obsessed with it. I couldn't stop thinking about this little girl and what had happened to her. Listen to these entries. Did you ever hear a tale so wondrous as hers? I wonder where you've gone. I've been looking for you all this time, but I can't find you anywhere. Passing through a village today, I heard some people talking about you. They described you a little differently from what I remember, but it was definitely you. They said you were heading north, so that is where I shall go too. I don't believe it. They say you've thrown yourself into some kind of swamp, something called the Miasma Marshes. Why would you do such a thing? What am I going to do now? I finally found someone who could tell me about these Miasma Marshes. Doesn't sound good. Seems that those who gaze at the marshes are lured towards them by the evil spirits who reside there. They prey on those who've been overcome by despair, compel them to throw themselves in. Is that what happened to you? I finally understand the mystery of the Miasma Marshes. Well, I know what I have to do. Last night a traveling wizard told me that people in this world share a soul with a person in another world. These people are called soulmates. According to him, soulmates' lives are intertwined and affect each other. By throwing themselves into the Miasma Marshes, however, people can cut the bond that links them to their soulmates, allowing their hearts to be consumed by evil. Those who have done so are beyond redemption. Even releasing the evil from their hearts and reconnecting them to their soulmates does not bring back the person they once were. He told me something else as well, something important. I need some time to think about what to do next. It is decided. I must become a wizard. It is the only way I can save you. It's been several years since I last wrote in this journal. I'm a great sage now, capable of breaching time itself. I've decided to go back and rescue the other you. I'm going to take good care of him, right from the very start. I know I'll never be able to return to this time, but I will not regret this. In the other world, I'll find the floating soul to which you were once connected, and I will absorb it. That soul will then be reborn as my own child. I'm setting out on a journey. A long journey to acquire the life that I need in order to save you. This is the least I can do for you after what you did for me. I believe that one day your soul will return, and that we'll meet again. You saved me. You sacrificed everything for me. You gave your life so that I could live mine. I must see you again. After the old traveler had finished reading the journal, the crowd that had assembled before him stood silent for a long time. Before any of them could think of what to say, the old traveler turned around and shuffled off to continue his wanderings. But just as he was about to leave the town, he looked back at his dumbstruck audience and addressed them once again. The notebook wasn't the only thing I found that day. There was a wand lying next to it. I think it must have been hers. Alright, well. Maps. So much crazy stuff in this book. Look at this book. Buy this game just to read the virtual version of this. A cave near Xanadu that was destroyed at the same time as the floating city. It was once said to be the home of a mighty dragon and was therefore off limits to ordinary travelers. Oh, I get it. Xanadu's where Skull Island. The dragon's lair is Skull Island. Xanadu floated above it. Oh, look at this! Look at the world diagrams! The world you see before you is not the only world in existence. There is at least one more, but since only wizards who have mastered the gateway spell are able to visit it, not many people have been there. Some lucky individuals have somehow managed to visit without performing magic, however, and have even returned to tell the tale. Of all these people talk of the strange things they've seen, the clothes in particular. One person even bought back a pair of spectacles that were pitch black. No one has yet ascertained what purpose they are supposed to serve. Others claim to have witnessed young men applying a strange gelatinous substance to their hair, making their heads look somewhat similar to the posterior of a creature of the apes genus. Yeah, they're bird butts. A few apparently use the same substance to make their hair stand on end, as though they had been struck by a bolt of lightning. These stylings would appear to serve no practical purpose, though many visitors observed that coiffured men enjoyed more attention from their female counterparts. Some have also reported seeing people who look exactly like themselves. About 20 years ago, the governor of Castaway Cove wrote in his travel journal that he'd seen an enormous snake in the other world, puffing clouds of smoke and running along a strange metal path. Still more concerning was the fact that the snake seemed to have swallowed a belly full of people, one of whom looked exactly like the governor. The governor naturally assumed he was hallucinating and concluded that he must be ill, though he was in fact entirely healthy and is still going strong to this day. Nice. So much stuff. I mean, this is the end of the book, but just look at this thing as I page through it. Just look at how wondrous this thing is. Somebody designed this. And not somebody, a team of people worked on this. Look at this. For every monster type, there's a page like this. Oh wow, I stopped on Bitey. I mean, it tells you everything. It tells you their tricks. It tells you what they drop. Like, this is great. This is amazing. Now I kind of want to buy the Japanese copy just so, like, my niece's kids can look through it and be amazed by it and not be able to read it. It's so good. Everything about this is so good. Look at this. Look at this is how it explains to you how signs relate to each other. It was fantastic. Sun, the twin sun. Wait. Creatures are highly proficient at fire-based attacks and are difficult to put to sleep. I was wondering about that when I saw their stuff there. What is a familiar? I mean, yeah, what is a familiar? And like, there's this. This is your tutorial. Is this tome? This amazing tome. Like, I have to end this video now, but when we come back, I'm still going to be talking about how much I love this book. Bye, everybody.